Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael, and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be continuing my The Promised Neverland reaction series with Season 1, Episode 3, called 181045. And I'm now going to, I don't know if I'm going to start saying them different. I'll probably just say what it actually translates to now after the fact, because after rewatching the first episode, I picked up as to what the titles of the episodes are, and those are in fact dates. And it's very clever because you're supposed to know as an audience that they have 2 months to figure out how to escape, and what better way to constantly remind the viewer how much time has passed and how much time is left than putting the date in the title. I didn't recognize it because us here in America do that differently. It's like month, day, year. This is day, month, year. So the translation of this title and the previous two are dates, as well as all the future ones, I presume. So yeah, this one would be October 18th, 2045, which is how many days since the first episode? It has been 6 days since the first episode in Showtime, so that's why the last one, it was 121, and the last one was 131. So it was 1 day had passed, which makes sense, and now we're having even more time pass. So, yeah, figured that out. For those of you who didn't point it out, I'm surprised people don't jump at the opportunity to be like, hey, just so you know, the title is dates. But last episode was very tense. We went and discovered that there is this very thick concrete wall surrounding the orphanage. Very thick. 3 meters, I think Emma said when she was looking at it from the tree, which, interesting that an 11-year-old can distinguish how, I guess an estimate, I don't know. Sometimes it's just wild to think that these guys are 11-year-old kids that we're following as our main trio, and they're just so mature and just very intelligent, but that's kind of the reason why they're still alive, which is even crazier, because they wanted to be 12 years old, big brain, so they are prime merchandise for whomever they sell it to. I'm assuming if they're demons, as they refer to them as, they probably sell them to other demons. In this world outside of this orphanage as demons. I don't know what's beyond the walls. It's very weird. I feel like I'm watching Attack on Titan the way I'm talking right now, but I presume, based on the fact that they are so thick, that it is not because of the kids. It is not that they're not afraid of the kids getting out, per se. I mean, I'm sure they are, because, they have tracking devices. They have that big wall. I mean, I'm sure they'd still have a wall anyways, given what they're doing with the kids. But if you're taking out the kids before they turn 12 and before they become capable of doing things such as escaping, I mean, obviously we have this one-off situation with 3 super intelligent kids figuring everything out, that they are protecting the kids as well, or the merchandise rather, from whatever is beyond the walls. Really, the more I talk, the more I feel like I'm talking Attack on Titan right now. But yeah, I'm curious what's beyond that wall. And we now have a new child. I forget the name. Oh, shoot. Let me pull up the last episode real quick and skip to the end. Come on. Don't take too long. Okay, skip to the end of last episode. Your newest little sister, Carol, and Sister Krone, which is the new lady. And if I am right, even though her eyes in all of the scenes that they showed at the end weren't drawn well enough for me to distinguish it too well, I presume her eyes are purple too. So it is not just a coincidence that Isabella's eyes or Mom's eyes are purple. Whoever these people are, purple eyes seems to identify them as part of the demon whatever, and Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. This is crazy. So there's just a lot to unpack so far, and this is crazy. I wonder how they're going to do this with the two different ideas of escaping, with Emma's being we escape with everybody, or I'm not going at all, or Ray is like us three can like we can escape just fine. I'm sorry for everybody else, but like escaping with 37, no wait, 38 now, kids, will be very difficult. Some will most definitely get caught, die, or I mean I guess die and killed are the same thing, but yeah, insane. I know I've been talking for a while, but I just wanted to unpack a lot of the stuff that I have pieced together and wanted to discuss before jumping in further in the show. So I apologize for the super long discussion beforehand. But now, let's jump in. October 18th, 2045, or 1810-45. Let's go. I'm so nervous that she is here. Yeah, she is here to figure out what kid was there for Connie's unfortunate sale. Wow, that kid just got rocked. That kid just took a soccer ball so bad. Why should we be happy about an extra? Well, Carol's a baby. How is she going to help at all? Okay, I get it. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, the more that they talk about this, the more I have to, I agree with everything they're saying that I didn't think about. Where do they get these kids from? My gosh, the more they talk, the more questions I have. I wonder if they're in their ear. Because Mom was rubbing, or they put emphasis on Emma's ear in last episode. So, it's so crazy that I'm going to keep saying it, but they're 11 years old having to have this conversation. It's just mind-blowing to me. Someplace you can never look. I mean, your ear would. You can never look at your ear. What about? Huh? Oh yeah, they can. It would probably be newly implanted because she's a fresh merchandise. To this side. With your many achievements. All the plants? Wow! There's a lot right now. Wow, okay. That's a lot to unpack right there. That's it? She just has to look? Is she got like, do they have photographic memory? Okay, so she is suspicious of them. The plant, they call it a plant. Wow! They give you so much right here. I am so shook right now. Gonna have to talk about it after. So Mom is a position. Wow. People are selected to be a mom. Just mind-blowing right now. And they call it a plant. So this seems to be a problem on both fronts. She wants to overthrow Isabella as mom, as well as help the situation for her own benefit. But I feel like she's being really loud. So I feel like they might be listening. Man. Wow. Her personality is very interesting right off the bat, but my mind is still processing all of this new information. Gosh, she's so creepy. And she is not being subtle. At least, I suppose, I don't know. At least she isn't being subtle to me after that whole thing she just did in her room. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's being obvious. Alright, she's looking at the new baby. See if there's a new mark. Where? You're saying that all in front of her? It is the ear! It is the ear! No way! Where did they get these babies from, though? That's still one of these things that they haven't answered yet. It's a plant. They're assigned the role of mom. And this is one of the most highest producing plants. And they have to... Whoa! Grandma? How many more plants are there? Offered at the Tefari. What? They're just throwing so much at you right now. So there's a grandma, and then there's a boss. Whoa! What? To him? Him is capitalized. What does that mean? Is the boss him? Oh my gosh, there's so much to unpack right now. Well, she has to use... Oh, okay. I see. Fair enough. But... yeah. That is also a possibility. Somebody listening? Oh no. That is also true. Somebody's watching them. Is it the girl with the glasses? Oh? So nobody was listening in on them. Okay. It's just the camera angles. Alright, use the game that they can all play without suspicion to help train the kids. Making all the kids smart. This is so cool. Oh man, she's watching from afar. Oh my gosh, she looks so creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm scared already. Gosh, she is so interesting. She an athlete? Holy shit. Whoa. She knows. She's picking up on all of this already. My gosh, she's getting into it though. Oh. Yeah, why did everybody gather in one spot? Oh. Okay. Man, she is just hauling ass, dude. Ah, oh my god. She's strong. Why doesn't that faze you? She just destroyed the tree like that. I don't know how they're gonna escape if she's got this type of stamina. Oh my gosh. This is the most intense game of tag ever. She is so crazy, man. She's just being upfront about it. Wow. Why was she just so upfront about that? This episode is insane. Wow. Haha! Got him. Oh, wow. I mean, the other two kids are probably too young to understand, but I can't believe she was just so upfront about it. Oh no. Is she gonna be the next one? Hmm.
ママにとって一番楽な状況って何？それは何もしなくても僕たちの動きを知れること。でもここには監視カメラも盗聴器も。
It's the new adult.
それって。そう。おそらくすでに他の見張りがいる。多分子供たちの中に。
Oh, it is the girl with glasses, and she was the one listening earlier? That wasn't just some weird bush watching for no reason? Interesting. I don't like this girl with... Yep, it is totally her. It is totally her. Wow. Man, this just broke her whole world. Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine being Emma right there. Everybody you're trying to save, one of them is betraying you trying to save them? Wow. I couldn't even imagine. Well, there's a lot that they gave you this episode. And I mean a lot. So, let's backtrack a little. Let's just wind it on back a little bit. So they're called plants. There are many plants. But our plant is the best plant because Isabella, mom, has made it this way. She's been selected. She's also the youngest to ever have been selected to become mom of a plant. And so therefore, she is kind of highly regarded in the community of demons. So there's also a grandma, which I assume is just the next level up, or like a retired mom. However they work, I'm just guessing based off of context clues that the mom is probably reporting to the previous mom, and that's grandma, and that grandma reports to boss, and boss is also referred to as him, and him was capitalized in one of the things, so him, he's a superior being, I think, and they're being Emma, Ray, and Norman are the meal for him because he's supposed to get the best food. They also have to report to people little did we know, I guess she has a room somewhere in the house where she puts on her headphones and she talks to grandma, I presume, or whomever is transmitting with her at the time. So she can report the daily activity. Where do the kids come from? Like the newborn kids. They discuss that like, okay, well, they have already replaced Connie in a matter of a week. Where do these kids come from? They've also figured out the tracking device. It's in their ear, behind their ear. Something easy to remove. Of course, if you're just going to go for the head and brain, something easy to cut off. And I know this is really shitty and morbid to say, but you can really cut some ears off. You can rip them off. Ears are detachable, you know. They're not, but they are if you want them to be, I guess. Wow. So then we also got Sister Krone, who is somebody who was assigned as her assistant, and she is now playing on our side. I can't tell anymore. I thought it was gonna be that she's playing both sides, but I feel like this is a situation of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And Sister Krone wants to overthrow Mom, so she wants to work with him. Therefore, that's why she said that to Emma about, if you saw the harvest, I am on your side. And then, yeah. So we also got to see a lot more demons, and it looked like they were drinking or feasting on blood or something in those cups. It was also like a super insane scene. I'm gonna go back to it. There was servant looking ones, this one with the super cool looking skull and the red beads, and then the flower, the same type of flower I think that was stuck into Connie, he's holding. And yeah, I don't know where they are, but it looks very weird. And I can't tell if any of the ones that they're showing are the two that we saw or not, but this is crazy. It looks like they all have the yellow eyeballs all over their bodies, though. Well, depending on which ones they are. Like, for the most senior looking one, he's got like the one right here and right here. And then he's got like 2 eye holes in the skull. And then the rest just look creepy as hell. So, yeah. And then the other thing is we're trying to figure out how to escape. So Emma, Norman, and Ray are making them all physically a lot more fit, as well as smarter in terms of covering their tracks so they can escape whenever the day comes. So it's a very cool way to use the game of tag that we have seen in the show already to train the other kids to be better at escaping. But I have absolutely every bone in my body telling me that if Sister Krone can run like that, the only 3 kids that getting away are our 3 kids, because she is like an Olympic athlete. She was hauling ass. And she was enjoying every minute of it. And she did not look like she was getting tired at all. And all of that time. And she was running, sprinting to catch all of these kids. Crazy. We also got the girl with the glasses who's betrayed us. I don't know her name. I don't care to at this point, because she's a betrayer. And that broke Emma's heart at the end. Realizing one of the people you were trying to save, one of the people you love in that house, have betrayed her, betrayed you, like referring to me in this situation, me being her. I don't know. I think you get what I mean. But that feeling of I can't trust anybody anymore, that's gotta really suck. Gosh, this show's mental games are insane, dude. I don't even know what to think anymore. This show is just throwing me for a whole goddamn loop. Like, holy shit. It's just, wow, they just gave you so much information. Like, I hope that we don't have to see any of the other plants. It's crazy that there are other plants. I don't know where they source their babies from. I don't know where they source these humans from to be the mom and the assistant, or how that even works. It's just, where are humans in this world? Why do demons seem to run it? what is going on? I am so mind blown right now. This episode threw so much at us and gave us one of the most intense games of tag I've ever seen in anything ever. It's just, wow. This show is insanely good at story writing, and I know I kept referring to Attack on Titan at the beginning, but it's very good at giving you answers to your questions and then giving you more questions based off of those answers to keep you invested, and I really enjoy that about the show. So I think that's everything. If there's anything I missed, let me know. I mean, at least from this episode. Like, don't obviously spoil anything for me, but if there's anything I misunderstood, misinterpreted, etc., please let me know. I'd really like to know. So, yeah. I think that's everything now, officially. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did, and if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on all my future videos, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell as I say, and you'll be notified every single time I upload. I also have a Patreon where I post full-length reactions of all the shows I am watching on YouTube. So if you want to watch full-length episodes with me on Patreon, with your own legal copy, of course, please consider checking out my Patreon. It'd be really cool. Other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and until the next episode of The Promised Neverland, peace.